Greetings to everybody from the future who's tuning in for some more casual, hardcore Minecraft, in which I try my darnest to keep it authentic, to keep it organic. It's healthy for you because it's organic. I'm trying to be casual over here. I'm trying to capture the the uh, the the non-YouTuber experience of how a regular person would play Minecraft. But beyond that, I'm trying really hard to kind of avoid the rush. I'm actually probably not even doing. I'm not even successfully capturing the non-YouTuber experience because I'm sure I don't know if anybody actually plays like this. I'm also just trying to be trying to take it slow, trying to be ultra casual, yeah, that's what this is. So I do have plans for the day. There are things that I want to do in this episode in particular, but I really want to expound on this topic of trying to capture the authentic experience. Because the thing is, I don't think it's actually possible. I don't think that it's even doable. I think I'm trying to do this in vain. And I'll get into that shortly. There's a one thing that I want to do real quick before I move on. Well, I need to do something with these blocks. I don't want this stuff in my inventory either. I'm gonna put all of this stuff away. But also this crafting table. I'm deciding against it. I don't like this crafting table over here because I don't like how it joins up with the fence around it from both sides. Like this makes there's a little bit of space, between the crafting table and the outer fence, and it's just fenced off for just no apparent reason. And I don't like that. So it just doesn't look right. If it was only connected to the fence on like one side, I think that would be all right. But it's connected to it on both sides of the fence. And it just doesn't look right. I don't like how it looks. So I'm gonna break this one down. I'm also gonna shift the chest over. So I'm just gonna break this side of the chest, and hopefully nothing pops out of it. No, that was just weird. There wasn't a whole lot in that chest to begin with. That's all right. And I'm gonna have that over there, and then yeah, I think that looks better. There isn't really any need for the crafting table there. It's completely redundant. I just thought it would look good, but it doesn't. It didn't look good. I didn't like how it looked. So and now I'm just gonna go back in and put this. Oh, hello, sheep. I love seeing the sheep. The sheep are probably my favorite mob in this game. I'm very fond of the sheep. Okay, I'm gonna be shearing some sheep. I'm gonna shear you today, buddy. Bah. I'm gonna practice my sheep too. I'm trying to get better at making the sheep sounds. Catch up on my, try to revive the recollections of what I've learned in school. I need to get good at talking to the sheep. In Minecraft, I'm not trying to make a snarky remark and calling you. I'm not saying that you guys are the no. My viewers are definitely not the sheep kind of I don't think I think it's kind of it's crude and kind of mean to call people sheep. I'm not really trying to say that. But oh yeah, I wanted to drop off the saplings. One is all I need for now. This, I don't really need any of these saplings here. I'm just gonna drop all of that off. And this can go over here. This can go over here. I need another hoe. That one's almost out of fuel. And it's already the end of the first day, because I kind of, the previous episode went overtime a little bit, so this one might be a bit brief. But now that I have a house, I'm not worried about it becoming nighttime. I can just hang out here and keep doing whatever I'm doing. It's so nice. Alright, also, I wanted this cobblestone over in my drops chest, because I expect to use the cobblestone a lot. So this is going to be kind of like my main chest, where the most frequently used materials are going to go. So I'm going to want the wood in here as well, actually, because I'm not going to have a lot of wood this early on in the game. Why do I have a single block of sand? I think I'm trying to burn off a button over here. Let's go ahead and do that. And I have I have an odd number of sticks, so I'm gonna burn off a stick as well. Oh man, that button really didn't do much because I forgot. Oh man, I need to. Okay, a sapling. That's still not gonna be enough. Darn it, darn it. Okay, well that just completely ruined the plan. What am I? Now I'm back to an odd number of sticks. This is what happens when you're trying to record a completely improvised episode of Minecraft. All right, bear with me, please. Where's my? Oh, my glasses over here. All right, whatever. This is okay. This is entirely all right. This is fine. All right. Hoe. I want a hoe. Spare hoe. My shovel's gonna break too. I'm gonna just go ahead and make another shovel now, because that one's gonna break very soon. All right, now we're good. Now I can go sleep, and then oh, there's a creeper. And then in the morning, I'm gonna go. Try to avoid bouncing on the ladder. In the morning, I'm gonna go. Today I want to walk around the designated resting places and actually place beds there, because I never did that, and I intended to do that before I did any of this, before I built the house. That was like, I wanted to do that initially, right after I designated them. I went around all of the different places where there's a big tree. Remember that in the very beginning of the episode? At the very beginning of the series, I guess. And then I never did that. I just rushed ahead. I still find myself rushing way too much in this game. And I'm trying to avoid that. And I'm going to talk, and today I'm going to talk more about how that's a bit of a problem. But I'm going to just keep doing this anyways. I'm not saying that it's not prohibitive. It's not a prohibitive problem. It doesn't, I can still keep doing this, I think, even though basically what I'm going to be talking today with you about is that it's not really possible to do what I initially set out to do with this channel. And I talked about that a little bit last episode, but I kind of want to dedicate an entire episode on this topic, which isn't going to be, I'll only have like a couple of days now. It should be, I think it should say day 55. Let's check the user interface real quick. Yeah, 55 days played, so we're on day 56, and then I'm going to play through another day after this, and then we're going to be right on schedule, right on and then I need to end the episodes. I need to bring it to a close in a timely manner, and not go overboard this time. Yeah, shearing sheep. I'm gonna shearing sheep, and just moving on to. I have plenty of wood, right? Yeah, I do have plenty of wood, and then I'm gonna be moving on to the designated resting places, and talk about this stuff. So. Yeah, actually, do I want to... Oh! Well, I managed to jump away from that. So there is a bit of a danger in staying in your house overnight. There is a bit of a danger because mobs spawn at night, and then if you're not careful enough, that might happen. Let's see if he didn't damage me at all. I managed to run away. I didn't panic, and I managed to find the shift button and move forward in time. Is there any more of them? Sometimes there's other ones hiding around. Oof. Well, that was fun. I could have almost died there. I'm glad I saw him briefly right before the hiss. It could have just been... Wow. Death avoided. The death I averted. Alright, I'm glad I'm still alive. Still with you guys. I'm gonna fill this in. I have the options to where it doesn't break any blocks, so I should have enough blocks to completely fill this hole in, because I don't like that. I don't like leaving creeper holes. Like if a creeper blows up and I manage to evade it, I like to be able to fill in the hole. So I have the option set to where I don't lose any blocks from creeper blasts. I also have the wandering traders turned off. Have you noticed that there haven't been any wandering traders whatsoever? And I also have the vine spread off. I don't like the vines constantly growing. Oh yeah, I was gonna go back inside real quick and actually pick up some of that wood because I don't want to use oak wood for. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna roll with using the oak wood anyways. That's fine. Because I'm about to chop this tree down, so I'm gonna have a little bit more than a stack. Okay. It's all right. The other wood there, I'll just burn it. Eventually, I'll just burn it up in the furnace. Make some more charcoal with it. Let's do something like this. I don't really even need the hoe for this. There's not a whole lot of canopy here. This is tree number 4 of my experiment. I'm trying to see how many attempts I make before I get the kind of tree that I want. I just want a nice big oak tree over here. So far, this is the 4th tree. Well, I guess I do need the hoe because I need to. Because I want all of this canopy gone before I replant the next one. I guess while I'm waiting for this, I can because I don't want to hoe down all of it. That would just be too much. It would just break down my hoe. I guess while I'm waiting on this, I can dive into the topic a little bit. I actually have a topic for today. So, initially, the initial pitch of the channel was that I'm trying to capture the authentic experience. I'm trying to do whatever I feel like doing, and record the experience of a non-YouTuber, a typical person playing Minecraft. And I want to leave this completely unedited and wholesomely improvised. And I'm bad at the improvisation. I'm trying to get better at it, but I'm really not that good at it. So I'm trying to be slightly entertaining. That's how I like to think of it. Entertaining to some. To me, I'm kind of trying to cater to a very highly specialized audience who are interested in watching the casual experience, I guess. Well, I think there's a charm to the unedited organic feel, the content. Organic content is probably what the genre is. Is it? I'm not sure. I don't know. All right, I can just use the hoe now for the rest of this. But I guess it's coming out to be extremely derpy, I guess I would call it. Where I'm not good at the talking part of it. But I think that's fine. Like I don't think that actually makes for bad content. I'll get better at it with time. I'm willing to. I'm pretty sure I am gradually getting better at this. Where I'm talking more smoothly. I'm trying to avoid saying and I'm trying to avoid repeating myself too much, things like that. So I think the quality of this is going to improve gradually. I do have a self-conscience about that. I am actually trying to make these worthwhile to watch. All right, this is the first of the designated areas over here. This is the Nameless Plains. This is the place. That's what I called it. These are because it's a plains area, and I didn't know what to call it, and that's why I called the entire series. This is the Nameless World because, well, not just because I couldn't come up with a name for it, but because I didn't want to call it something because I'm not sure if I wasn't really sure what I was going to make of it. So that was the problem with calling. Like I had the previous attempts at this. I called it Mundane World. Do I want to chop this one down? No, I don't, because I don't want to leave the canopy up. All right, I'm going to have to leave this yellow. This is what I wanted the yellow bed to be. Basically, I want to go around my designated resting places and leave a bed there. Now I don't have a bed. Well, I have wool to make a bed with, but I'm pretty sure I'll encounter sheep along the way. I still have almost half of the day left. So now I'm gonna go towards the wary pumpkins on that side of on the other side of the plains. But there's already a bed there. That's actually the one spot where I did leave a bed already. But I'm gonna walk over there in hopes of encountering some sheeps on my way to shear. I guess I could have sheared that sheep at the that I said I was gonna shear at the top. It's all right. I forgot about it. It's okay. So what I wanted to talk about today is I don't think it's actually possible to capture the authentic experience because recording it alters the experience, and that's a really a major problem with this. Like, it's really not possible for anybody to do this, to be trying to record the authentic experience. It's not a thing, and that's because when you're recording yourself, you're gonna be self-conscious about things. I try to think ahead just to make the content a little more entertaining, slightly more entertaining. I try to think ahead so that I'm not just recording footage of myself thinking, right? And that changes the experience, and that makes it different from how it otherwise would have been. I'm thinking that, well, that's all right. I'll leave the dirt here. I'll just leave this stuff here. I'm not too worried about this. So this is the one place where I actually have a bed. So there's two more resting places where I don't have a bed, where I need to place a bed. There's one, and by the spawn area, the spawn point resting place. I think there actually might not be any sheep along the way there. I'll just go back to the top and shear the one sheep that's at the top of the hill. I know there's a sheep there. My buddy sheep. I need to come up with a name for that sheep. I need to chop this tree down eventually. Eventually. Not right now. There it is. There's one. I'm not sure if that's the same one. Bah. Yeah, I'm not all that great at the sheep. I need to get better at my sheep sounds. Bah, bah, bah. Is that how you do it? Where'd he go? There he is. Bah. I have a lot more practicing to do. Okay, now I have enough for a bed. So, it's not possible to capture the authentic experience because of the observer effect. Because when you're being recorded, you're going to do it differently. So it's not going to be exactly the way you would play it otherwise. So there's kind of that gap that's unfillable. Like, it's not really possible to make that kind of content, no matter how hard I try. I mean, the thing is, I think it's still worth it to try your best. Like, I can still, I can still at least try my best at capturing the authentic experience, and almost get blown up by a creeper. I think it's still worthwhile, and I want to keep doing this because there's more to come. This is still the very early stages. I'm still in the preliminary stages of this channel. I have a lot more in mind for the future of this channel. The idea is that I'm eventually going to convert this into a philosophy channel, but I wanted to get to a point in the game where I'm more well established, where I have iron armor and I have blast protection enchantments on my armor. And then I was going to get into the philosophical concepts, the things, the intellectual concepts that I want to talk about. And there's a lot that I want to talk about. There's a lot that I want to share with you. So there's a future to this. This is all we're currently. This is the preliminary stages of something that's going to become interesting in the future. More interesting. I mean, this. I'm not sure that came out wrong. This is interesting, right? I need a flower from here, so that I can color my bed. There's no red flowers over here. I kind of wanted a red bed in the spawn area, because the red beds are kind of like the OG beds, right? I guess I'll make another yellow bed. Sure. Let's make another yellow bed. I'll just pluck a random one. Let's pluck that dandelion. And there we go. Another yellow bed. So I'm definitely gonna keep doing this unless I get blown up. If I get blown up, then I'm gonna do something different. I still want to follow through with actually making this a philosophy channel at some point. So if this doesn't work, if I get blown up again, this is my 5th attempt at this. If I get blown up again before I manage to get the blast protection enchantments on my armor, which isn't gonna be hard. I'm gonna just trade with the villagers. I have a taiga villager there, and I have the villager trading rebalance turned on. So the taiga village actually sells you, they will sell you blast protection enchantments very, very reliably. So it's not going to be difficult for me to get those. So we're not far off. Like I just need to collect some more iron for my armor, and that's probably what I'm going to do next episode. I'll go back into that cave, collect some iron. I'm pretty sure there's a wing in this cave, in the cursed cave over here, that I still need to dispel the curse. There's in this place, there's a wing there that I didn't explore in these, in the surface caves. I mean, I'm sure there's definitely iron. If you go further down, I'm sure there's more iron there. But anyways, I'm pretty sure, I feel pretty good about being able to find more iron without getting blown up. That's next episode, though. And then after that, I'll go explore the village a little bit and chop down more trees because I need to clear the village out. It's just littered with trees everywhere in that village. So probably I'm going to end up chopping more trees. And I wanted that to be on camera too. I want people to feel like a sense of relatedness. That they can. I wanted to capture an experience that people can relate to. So I wanted to include the tree chopping because I know you don't get enough of the tree chopping by playing Minecraft on your own. You need to also see other people also spend a lot of time chopping trees in their game worlds, right? No, but the tree chopping is great because I can talk about stuff while I'm doing it. Oh, there's another sheep. What? I already have a bed here. All right. Well, I still need to make another bed for myself. So I don't have a bed on me. I need to have a bed on me. So I still need to go ahead and shear this sheep. Bah. 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 I'm getting better at it. I don't know what the words mean though. I'm not sure what I'm saying there. So I guess that doesn't constitute it actually knowing the sheep language. Okay, I need 2 more blocks of wool. I guess that's it. I guess I'm done with the with trying to place the beds everywhere in my designated resting, because that's it. There were only 4. This is the Cherry Hill resting spot, and then there was the spawn point resting place down below where I just placed that yellow one, and then there were the Wary Pumpkins, and then there was the Nameless Plains, and then over here the hill, the Moonrise Hill, that one's kind of, yeah, I guess I could place a bed there under that tree. Although that tree, like that tree is soon to be oh, there's a spider there. Oops. I guess I can. I do like to have my inventory on, the user interface on for when I do combat. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I was gonna make my way. That tree is soon to be decommissioned because I don't actually like that tree there. It's on the side of a hill. I don't like trees that are, even if it's a nice big tree, I don't like them to be on the side of a hill. Like they need to be on top of the hill. So I don't really know if I want a bed there. Anyway, so okay, there's another sheep. Let's go ahead and shear this sheep. Might have been the same sheep. Bah! Yep, that's still only 2. I still need 1 more. Do I have anything? I do have. Oh, I have a couple of charcoal in it. There's another sheep. It's raining. I'm getting wet. Right here. This was the 5th designated resting place, which is getting decommissioned. So. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll be a while before it gets decommissioned. Yeah, it's gonna be a while, because I'm not really in any rush. I'm trying to take things slow, remember? So I'm actually gonna go ahead and make a bed here after all. And I'm gonna need a color. I need to pluck another flower from somewhere. Pluck one from here. Let's make this one a red bed. There's a red flower here. The red flowers are kind of more rare. Like, you'll see just one of them in the whole flower patch. Oh, there's the second one. I'll take this one because it's hard to see. That one's kind of more prominent. I like my flower patches. I think this was one of the original flower patches in which I stopped in the beginning of an episode and just took the time to absorb the beauty of the flower patch. But it's raining right now, so it's not really a good time to be doing that. That's 3. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oops. Okay. Red bed. So yeah, I think it's still worthwhile to be doing this, to at least strive to come as close as possible, as I can, to capturing the authentic experience. Even though it's completely impossible, as I found out through this experience. But I think there's still a charm to a person trying to do it, and I'm trying to be slow. I'm trying to take the time to actually enjoy the game. My primary objective playing Minecraft is supposed to just be about enjoying yourself. So don't make it difficult. Don't avoid the difficult. Like if it feels tedious, then don't do that. Do something else in it. But the thing is, the most mundane, repetitive activities are actually pleasurable. Like I find great pleasure in chopping trees down and digging dirt. So I really like those aspects of Minecraft, and I vouch for it. I recommend that you do it too, because enjoy the mundane activities. Our brains are actually wired to enjoy repetition. Like we're psychologically we like that. Everybody does. So it's actually I think boredom is actually something else. Okay, I haven't talked very much about boredom yet because I don't like to think of things as in that term, because I think it's a misleading term. I think it's has more to do with like your level of anxiety, because things don't like things aren't boring because they're repetitive and monotonous. Things are boring because you want to do something else, and you're kind of, if you find yourself just craving for entertainment, for something exciting, and you're feeling bored because that craving, you can't satisfy that craving because you're going from one thing to the next, trying to find something that you're desperately seeking, and that's when you get bored. But actually, it doesn't need to be that. Like Minecraft isn't meant for that. Like you're not going to. It's not meant to be exciting, because there's a lot of monotony in it. There's a lot of times when you're not really going to. It's not very exciting. There's a lot of repetition, a lot of tedious. The most tedious activity is the building. The building itself is actually, it's not fun. It's satisfying to get it done, but it takes a lot of time to think about how to do it and to collect the materials necessary for it. And all of that is actually, it's pretty hard, and it's not. I wouldn't call it entertaining. It's not entertaining. It's a satisfying experience when you actually get it done. So and that's kind of how I think that's the nature of Minecraft. It's supposed to be satisfying as opposed to entertaining. All right. It's almost the end of the day now, and I'm pretty sure that's it. Right? That's it. Oops. Yeah, day 56. So. Oh, this is this 57th day. So I'm gonna wind down now and end the episode. I kind of wanna. I need to pluck one more flower to color this bed, and I'm gonna make it a gray bed because I like the gray beds the most. Well, I don't want to take the last remaining azure bluewood from this flower patch. That's all right. It's just gonna remain a white bed until I go around to another flower patch and pluck a azure bluewood from somewhere else. So I like the flower patches. I like the natural flower patches, and I don't like to disturb the original placement, the original flowers that were there. But all right, it's nighttime already. I need to bring the episode to a close. So I hope that I haven't really retained. There aren't any recurrent viewers yet. So I'm not sure who I'm talking to. I guess I'm still mostly going to be talking to like the uninitiated, but I don't know. It may be that the algorithm is suggesting it to the same people, and it is the same people watching these through, and you're just kind of not saying anything. That's all right. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just that I don't know, how much of my previous content had anybody watched that's viewing this right now, and I can only assume that it's just brand new people with every episode. But I guess I would guess that the algorithm will eventually run out of new people to show it to, right? Or maybe not. I guess there's billions of people out there. Not all of them watching YouTube though. Not all. I don't know. I don't know how to do that math. So I'll talk more in later episodes about what kind of audience do I think I'm talking to, because I do have thoughts about that. But I guess it's already time to end this episode now. It's already the end of the day. It's night now. I guess I said everything that I wanted to say. Basically, the authentic experience, I could only do it as well as, it only gets so good. Like, it only gets like I can make it optimally authentic. Where I'm trying my darnest to make it as authentic as I can, and that's still not gonna, like, you're just never going to be able to capture the experience of what you would, how you would play if you weren't being recorded, if you weren't trying to make YouTube videos, because that will taint the experience. It makes it, it's inescapable. You cannot, it's not possible. It's because of the observer effect. That's what I'm going to call it. All right. So, but I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna still. I still want this to be. Still want to capture it like a satisfying experience, an organic experience. I still want this to. I still don't want to edit anything, and I think I'll get better at the improv, and eventually I'll get into interesting philosophical topics. All right. Next episode, I'm gonna brave the caves and try to collect more iron, and make iron, and then make armor, and then I'm gonna go to the village and chop down more trees in the village, clear out the village a little bit, and see if I can find a villager that would sell me blast protection enchantments. If I can, then I'll come out. I'll just make a lectern, I think is what they're called, and then a villager will become a librarian and hopefully be able to sell me some of those. I don't actually know how much they cost. It might take me a while to actually gather the emeralds that I would need to collect it. But I think I would need like 2 of the Blast Protection 1 enchantments, and then I'll combine them. I guess I'll need an anvil too to combine them into Blast Protection 2, because I think Blast Protection 1 isn't enough. I think you actually need Blast Protection 2 on your pants to be able to completely absorb a point-blank creeper blast. That's the objective. I want to be able to absorb a point-blank creeper blast, and then I will feel like this Minecraft world is secure. Because currently I'm still extremely vulnerable. As you saw in the beginning of the episode, I almost got blown up by a creeper. I'm very glad I didn't. It would just feel disastrous right now for this world to come to an untimely end. I think if that were to happen, the plan is I'm just going to shift over to one of my off-camera worlds, and then you're just not gonna I'm just not gonna have the first 100 days on record the way I wanted to, just because I'm tired of trying. I don't want to try this again, because I want there to actually be, like, I want this to actually lead towards something. Like I want there to be, like, I don't like recording all of these videos only for it to end in disaster like that. I would feel bad about that. So I'm going to try really hard to survive in this, to continue to survive in this world, and to actually make something out of it. I think I can turn this ship around, and actually still make it a worthwhile thing to watch. Gosh, that's it. I need to end the episode. I'm just poorly rambling now. Look at all these mobs. I like to sort of mob watch during the night. It's fun to just watch them being simulated like that. All right, that's it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching, guys. Oh, the grass made it all the way up. I can finally break down the grass ladder next episode. That's gonna be great. All right. That's all for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, whoever you are. Let me know in the comments what you make of this, please. That's what I'm here for. I really want to interact with strangers on the internet, in the comments section. Like I just want to chat with people in the comments. That would be great. So if you made it this far, you might be the only person that has made it this far into the video. This has made it to the end, and I really appreciate that. And you should just let me know. Let me know something. Let me know what made you keep watching. All right, something like that. What do you like about this? Do you like what I'm trying to do with this? Do you like the organic feel of this? That's it, though. I really got to end the episode now. I'm so bad at ending episodes, aren't I? All right, that's it. Thank you for watching, and Shadowlay, my fellows. Shadowlay.